I did a lot of math, I made a lot of money, and I gave almost all of it away. That's the story of my life. Now, it's a good story, but it's short. So, when I was a little boy, I liked math in the sense that I liked to, when I was 3 or 4 or something, like to double the numbers 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, etc. I got up to 1,024, and I said, enough of that. But I like doubling numbers. I went to MIT, and I took a graduate course right in my freshman year, which was puzzling to me. It was abstract algebra. But during this summer, I figured it all out. I got a book, I figured it all out, and then took a lot of math courses at MIT. Well, the field that I really liked was called differential geometry. Well, differential geometry is a study of curved spaces in many dimensions, typically with a metric on it, so you can see how far apart any 2 points would be. And I really liked that field. Shortly after that, I started to get interested in the world of investments. I had come into a very small amount of money, but it was enough to start investing. And one thing led to another. I started hiring people, and we made what was called a hedge fund, and it was remarkably successful. It's still going. I'm not with it anymore, but I made a tremendous amount of money from this hedge fund. Now, my lovely wife, Marilyn, said, let's give some of it away. So I said, okay, fine. So we gave some charity. And then she said, well, why don't we start a foundation? And okay, start a foundation. She started a foundation. I put money into it. The good thing about putting money into a foundation is you can give the money away. You get the tax advantage, but it doesn't have to be spent immediately. So you can put money into the foundation and say, well, we'll see what we want to do with it tomorrow or next year or whatever. But it grew and grew and grew. So today, we decided to focus on science with our foundation. Focus on science. 90% of it should be science. 60 of that should be basic science, and 30 of that could be translational science, and 10% could be education and outreach and things like that. So today, that foundation is extremely large, and so most of the money that I made was put into the foundation. So I'm not so rich as I was before, but rich enough. And we had this wonderful foundation, and running it most of the time was my wonderful wife.